What up, Hit Squad? I'm Mike. And that's Will, and this is...
What's Kraken, Kraken?
Today on What's Kraken, we go over tips for being a new streamer, the new Pokemon sets, and of course, fantasy football news and updates. Let's go. All right, Will, if somebody is looking to start streaming, whether that be opening cards or doing anything else, including games, what are some tips you have for them?
Well, Mike, talking loud and clear so they can understand what you're saying. Loud more so to be where people know that you're interested as well. Asking questions to the chat. It's easy to talk about things if you're talking with chat. So always have something to talk about. Don't have any silence going on. Always good vibes. Be nice to your chat. Tone of your voice incorporates into that. So always be a happy, positive voice tone. I'd say also with opening packs, keeping the cards centered on the screen is always good. Don't have your hands falling off the screen. As well as after you open their cards, effort into protecting the cards they paid for. So sleeves, top loaders, big effort into shipping.
Go the extra mile on that. Go the extra mile and make it good.
It will pay off, you guys, big time. People take great interest in taking care of their cards. So,
yep. Always be doing something. Don't let there just be dead airtime where you're doing nothing and you're just sitting there, bobbing your head to music or anything like that. You can do that once in a while, but try to keep it, try to keep the action moving. Stream often is something that we kind of mastered from the get-go. We started immediately streaming every single day, 7 days a week. I know it's not possible for everybody to do that, but we did both have full-time jobs when we started doing that. We committed to that even when we had the full-time jobs. And thanks to that, we were able to quit our full-time jobs within like a month or two. I actually quit mine because I got smacked by a semi, so I really had no choice because I was a Instacart driver. But Will worked at the hospital, and he eventually we worked so hard at the business, he was able to quit that job as well. Don't listen to the haters. You guys, I know so many streamers that give up instantly because they get a couple jerks coming into their stream and just hating on them out of nowhere. We have gotten so much hate since we started this channel. It's been insane. Like a crazy amount of hate, but for every hater, we've gotten a ton of love too. So you got to just ignore them. If somebody comes in your stream causing trouble, you just ban them. Get them out of there. That is your area. That's where you belong. That's your show. You do not have to let them cause trouble. So if they're causing trouble, just get rid of them and move on. Don't take it personally. One thing we do is we give a lot of stuff away for free. We do a hitter pile. So if your packs don't have anything in them, we give you something extra. We kind of started that on TikTok, I think, to an extent that is a lot more than what people were doing at the time. Now I see a lot of streamers doing that, so take advantage of that. Give stuff away for free. Provide value. And it's also really important to follow the platform rules, whichever one you're streaming on. Just don't be breaking the rules because, you don't want to grow your account and then just out of nowhere get banned and not be able to get it back. So follow the rules, provide value, all that good stuff, and that's a great start. In the beginning, you're only going to have a few viewers. There was a couple days where Will and I, for a large part of the time, we had 0 viewers, But we still stayed live. We still did it for hours, The first day we streamed as long as the platform let us, and then we had something happen, so we weren't able to stream any longer. But even after that, we were going hours and hours and hours every night, just going ham.
Yep.
So if you want to know a cheat code into getting your channel started, it really is just streaming for an insane amount of hours.
Maximum exposure. The longer you're live, the more people can come in and see you. So
exactly. And it's nice. So streaming card openings is so nice because you have something to do. There's so many people playing video games that it can be hard to get started as a gamer streamer, because there's a lot of stuff for people to watch. But if you're opening cards and also selling cards at the same time, it's kind of like a double whammy because you can make money off of your content right away. You don't have to find sponsors and all that good stuff. So opening cards, opening collectibles, any kind of thing like that, even if you want to be a gamer, I would say it's a great cheat code to get your channel started and have action from the get-go. So that's just a few things we came up with for you guys that if you want to be a new channel, you know, it's a good template to start off of.
Yep, I agree 100% on that one. And plus, even if you're doing multiple things, you can use one thing to grow your channel and say, hey, I'm live this day of the week doing video games, you know, and then people will come watch us still. So,
yeah, guys, it's it really is kind of a cheat code doing the cards and any kind of collectibles, though. It doesn't have to be cards if you don't like cards. I see people opening, you know, Polly Pockets, and we even get into like the Garbage Pail Kids and stuff. So
Funko Pops are huge.
Funko Pops are big, so there's so much stuff you guys can be doing when you're starting out that channel. And then Whatnot is a great platform if you're going to be selling stuff.
Yep.
So definitely consider Whatnot to do that while you're growing the other platforms. You got to apply to be on there, but if you get accepted, it is a great place to start. And it's nice to have something to do when you're streaming.
Yeah.
And then as the people come, you can start learning to interact with chat and go from there.
And they already have a template for you. Whatnot does everything.
Yeah. Auctions and
giveaways.
So nice, you guys. Like anybody can do this. You don't need a lot of money to start. A lot of people don't believe it, but Will and I started out with $500 of product. Now, $500 is a lot if you don't have $500. So, but we could have started out with a lot less. That was just what we had in the beginning. If we would have started out with $100, we could have been live for $100 worth of sales, and then we would have had to end the live, go buy more stuff, and you keep doing that. So if you only have $20, so you go buy something for $20, and then you sell it, and then you use that profit to buy more stuff. We did not pay ourselves for months in the beginning. And like to the point where after we quit our jobs, like we were living off of fast food and that's it. So we weren't buying nice things. We were just reinvesting it all. So we turned 500 into more money, into more money, into more money, and kept recycling that. We didn't turn 500 into 600 and then go buy something for ourselves. We turned $500 of cards into $600 of cards.
Yep.
And then $600 of cards into $700 of cards. And so on until you build that bankroll. It's just like if you were playing poker or something, or blackjack. You need to build that bankroll so that way if you have a bad night or something, you have that there saved up.
Yep.
But yeah, you just keep growing it and be patient and get that grind on. And the more you grind, the better it gets, the easier it gets. And you just keep going and not give up. Too many people give up because they get a little bit of hate. Anything else for them on that topic, Will?
Pretty much covered all the good topics I could think of right now. Besides, like, always being excited for people. I mean, for us, like, I love Pokemon already, so I didn't have to really be excited. I was already excited, you know, pulling, like, super good cards with people and stuff. So that went hand in hand in there for us. So that was a plus right there. But other than that, you know, just got to keep pushing forward. That's the main thing, guys.
Yeah, you got to grind, you guys. If you want to grow social media, it is all about the grind. The people who are posting every day are the ones that grow. Our first stream, we got banned immediately. We literally could have gave up and then just not done it anymore and just assumed it wasn't going to work and then been done with it. Or like we did, we came back the next day when we got our account back and continued to fight for it. Every time we got banned, you know the story, we continued to fight for it because we knew we weren't breaking rules. That goes back into follow the rules on the platform. So we've always gotten our account back because we've never broken a rule. And yeah, we just keep growing and growing. And you guys can literally do the same thing because we are not different than you. And we want you guys to do the same thing because
It's regular people, guys.
it really is a whole new industry, the live selling. You can sell anything on your social media and it's you just consider yourself a store.
Yeah.
We are no different than a card shop. We're just a virtual card shop.
Yep.
So, yeah. And we're always here for questions. You can reach out to our Instagram. We help streamers out all the time. We'll tell you some tips and tricks that we did if you have any questions. There is some confusing stuff you have to navigate starting a business, so we're here for you. Or you can always, talk to your own H&R Block guy or lawyer guy. It's probably smarter to talk to them than us, but we'll help you as much as we can. And that is what we got on that. Will, any last tips for these new streamers?
Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all, guys.
You heard them.
Get out there.
Gotta catch them all. This Saturday night at 9 p.m. Central Time, Hit Squad. We've got base set. We're opening base set on Whatnot. $1 packs. All packs starting at $1. We're doing auction style. All right, it's going to be insane. Make sure you are there. We will be duo streaming on TikTok and Whatnot. So if you don't want to come over to Whatnot, you can watch on TikTok. You excited, Will?
This will be the first time that we have the big vintage rig on TikTok as well. So happy that they can get to watch on that one. So.
And TikTok fam, we're getting back to it. We're going to be streaming on TikTok 8 hours a night.
6 p.m. Central Time to 2 a.m.
Yes, we will be taking care of the TikTok family once again, and we will be on there for a long time each night. All right? We are very excited. Can't wait. Let's go. Uncle Will, what do you think about the Lost Origin set? How are you liking it?
I love this set, guys. Even though there's no Charizard in it, I love this set. I think the alt arts are amazing. Huge fan of the fossil, so Aerodactyl V is one of my favorites. The Giratina V alt art is beautiful. I've only pulled one in English and one in Japanese. I have pulled multiple Aerodactyls though. For the other alt arts, I think the Galarian Berserker V needs some love. Super cool card with the gold coins and everything.
I like Aerodactyl.
Yeah, Aerodactyl is probably.
I like how they're making the alt arts hard to get.
Yeah, exactly.
I've opened cards hard to get.
I think 7 to 8 cases myself, and I've only pulled one alt art Giratina.
Nice.
I think I've pulled maybe 2 Aerodactyls and like 2 Berserkers. So yeah, it's definitely a lot harder, which I like. I like the rarity a lot more than just getting all the cards, easy.
That's the thing that bugs me about collectors is you get those collectors that are like mad that cards are hard to get.
Yeah.
It's like you're collecting a card for the value in the future. Don't get mad that it's hard to get because that's what makes collecting awesome. Like,
right.
If everything was easy to get, collecting would not be cool.
The value wouldn't be there at all.
Yeah, whether you're just getting them to have the full set and, like, that be a cool achievement, or you're getting them to grow in value, like, you need them to be rare to, A, have value, and to, B, to have that be a cool achievement.
Yeah.
Or else there's no point in even collecting them if it's just easy to get.
So are there, like, are there comment sections on here at all for the podcast?
Yeah, like YouTube and
yeah. People should tell us which ones you like more, the gold or the gold alt arts or the rainbows, because they have all three of like all the Pokemon, like Giratina Gold, Rainbow, and alt art.
Yeah, the golds are awesome. It just depends on the card. Sometimes I like the golds better. Sometimes I like the rainbows better, and then sometimes I like the alt arts better. I really wish the Machamp alt art wouldn't have been the goofy one, and they would have done something cool.
Oh yeah, that'd have been sick.
I
do like it.
I like cool arts. I don't like the goofy arts. Although I do like the Sleepy. I like the Sleepy arts. So Sleepy Tar, Sleepy Espeon.
Oh, that looks nice though. The alt art Sleepy Tar. So I like it a lot.
Yeah, but the ones where like Machamp is a waiter or something.
Yeah, just grabbing all the dishes and stuff.
I like epic cards.
Yeah.
What else about Lost Origin you liking? I like the character rares. All these sets of character rares, it's making card openings a lot better just because there's more hits.
Second chance for a hit, exactly. Yeah, so like used to be, you look at the code card, it's green or black, and then or green or white, and then you don't guarantee it's not hitting in that set or that pack. But now it's like you never know. So
yeah, I feel like with these character rares, it's the perfect middle ground of having some rare cards in the alt arts, and then having some middle ground cards where like people are still happy that they're getting hits in their packs.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a good mix Pokemon is doing, having these character rares in there and then making some of the other stuff a lot harder to get. I really wish they'd go to numbered cards.
Yes. Numbered cards, please.
If Pokemon went to numbered cards, oh my goodness, that'd be so awesome.
Can you imagine a 1/1 Charizard? Like something like that?
Yeah, those of you that don't know some other card games and also sports cards, they'll like have your normal base cards, but then they'll also have like a Tom Brady 1/1. So there's only one of that card in existence.
Yeah.
They have a Tom Brady 1/10, okay? They'll have 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, so on and so on. They'll even have some like combo cards. They're all numbered. It just makes a lot more collectability.
Drives the value way up.
Yep, if you're looking for value, you want those numbered cards. So we're both rooting for Pokemon to do that someday. I doubt they will, but that would be awesome.
The full arts in this set for the Pokemon, I think they're the cleanest ones. I like how there's like, it's a very distinct color on the Pokemon, and in the back is kind of like a little bit less. Doesn't take over the card.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
I love the Aerodactyl, and I love the Sliggoo.
Sliggoo, yes, good old Goodra.
Or Goodra.
Yeah, Goodra. And the Pidgeot too. I love the colors on these cards, guys.
Yeah, they all
Super
look
sick.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
I like full arts a lot.
And I'm a huge fan of like putting the trainers in the cards with the Pokemon. So I hope they do some like alt arts, because I don't think they had any alt. Yeah, not in this set. Any alt arts with the trainers in the card with them. That would be even sicker.
They done an amazing job with the Radiance as well.
Yeah, Steelix is amazing in this last set. Probably my favorite, and then it'd probably go Sneasler and then Gardevoir.
Yeah, they just need to. They need to make sure they keep some cards rare. Like Evolving Skies right now. I don't know if you've seen the Umbreon. You guys is just crazy, and the Japanese Umbreon is worth like $1,200 to $1,500 right now. So that's what happens when you keep cards rare. They're hard to get. Now that Umbreon is not impossible to get. We've pulled like dozens of them.
Yeah,
it's not impossible to get, but it's hard to get. So it's valuable and it's fun to try to collect that.
Yeah, especially with the Japanese, because you're only guaranteed one secret rare, but in Japanese they got the full arts technically in the English, so you're not guaranteed anything.
It's hard to get in both sets, but it's real hard to get in Japanese, which is awesome.
Right.
If you're collecting stuff, you want stuff to be rare.
Yep, I like that a lot. I've always been a huge fan of rainbows, so I feel like my favorite rainbows would be my favorite Pokemon. You know what I'm saying? I was like Aerodactyl is so sick, Giratina is so sick.
See, I go back and forth. Some rainbows I like so much, and they look so cool, and then some rainbows
I just can't like them.
They're not like I'm like, it's a rainbow, but it just doesn't look something about it. They don't do some of them very well. Yeah, and then others are just like amazingly stunning and perfect.
Yeah, I have noticed the new sets have a second part on the card, on the bottom, like almost like a circular pattern with the rainbow. So that's why I like these ones a lot. This new set.
Yeah, lots of when they do like all the dots and stuff around the background and stuff.
Yeah, like some cards have it on the bottom, and then that doesn't have anything. Like Kyurem doesn't have it. Oh, it's the V-Stars. So only the V-Stars have that on the bottom. Okay. Yeah, only the V-Stars. So.
Very, very cool. What about Incandescent Arcana? If that's how you say it. I have no clue if that's how you actually say it.
I told Mike that. I'm not sure either. The Ren Fox has opened a lot of that. I have not had the opportunity yet to open any, but
I've seen a pretty little Vulpix. Looks pretty nice.
Yeah, they have some really, really cool cards in that new set.
There's probably a Ninetales?
I hope so.
That'd be
I'll
sick.
have to look it up.
Yeah, we haven't seen much about that one, but it seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
How about the Czar UPC coming out?
I'm going to get one.
Are you excited for that?
I'm going to get one, yeah. I think it's sick. I was a huge fan of the Celebrations UPC, and with this one being based off Charizard with all those 3 Charizards in it.
I have a problem with that. Why?
I know.
Why?
They need to put them in a set, like an actual set.
I want to try to pull that Godzilla Charizard.
Seriously.
That it looks like a giant dragon. That thing is so cool, and now it's like anybody can just go grab it.
I like promo cards, but promo cards are not as cool as the ones you pull out of the boxes.
Oh
like
man,
packs.
that Charizard is so cool.
They need to take that Sleepy Zard too and put it in a set.
I wish that those were chasers in sets.
Yeah.
I wish they were. But that UPC is pretty sick. Those Zards all look amazing. I just personally wish like it was a hunt to get them rather than you just have to go buy the UPC and you got them.
Yeah.
But I suppose people can just buy the cards offline anyway. Yeah. Online rather.
I don't buy any cards offline. I pull them all. I love to pull cards.
Gotta pull them all.
Gotta pull them all. You gotta catch them all. Gotta pull them all, guys.
You heard it. Gotta pull them all. All right, Hit Squad. We got Rapid Fire with Mike. Today's guest is Charmander. How's it going, Charmander? Charmander, can you tell us 3 things about yourself that make you who you are?
Char.
Do you ever worry about your tail going out? That seems like something that is a little scary if it ever rains or anything.
Char.
Something you like.
Char.
Something you dislike.
Char.
Something impactful to leave with our audience.
Char.
You heard him, guys. That was Rapid Fire with Mike. Okay, now for the fantasy football updates that everybody's been waiting for. Well, at least the 20 people who are in the league. First place on the week, we got Scotty-O with 184 points. And second place, we got Hefty Lefty, but not quite because they were facing Scotty-O.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Second most points, and they end the week with a big old fat L. Java Girl in third place at 148. Then for the winners, we got King MJG, which is me. We've got the Book of Eli. Gims made Leanne very, very angry because Gims at the last second came back and beat Leanne after the computer was saying that Leanne had a 99% chance of winning. All of a sudden, we looked at the screen, and here comes Gims on a stallion out of nowhere, just passing up Leanne. I think it was the third to last play
That's crazy.
of the night. Gims actually passed and ended up winning by a little bit more than a point. 1.4 or 1.38 points. So that was absolutely crazy. Breadman got the W. Team Junior Pops got the W. Team Miss Crash ends up taking out Lish by 1.88 points.
Close games.
Yeah, a lot of close ones. We said Java Girl, Sledhead won, which is Scotty-O. Will took the win as well with 132, and Bat Champ took out the Ren Fox. I thought Ren Fox was going to win, but then Bat Champ came out of nowhere and took that one as well.
Both my parents in the top scorers this week.
Yes,
Granted,
but only
Hefty Lefty didn't win.
only one left with a W. Sorry, Santa Claus. I feel like that happens every season where Santa Claus has the second most points, but somehow loses the week.
It's unlucky. Can't pull it out.
Yeah. So, did any team surprise you?
I was surprised that I won at first because I had Trevor Lawrence. I know he was going to do very good. He only got 14 points, but thank goodness Jamar Chase went off and Herbert went off and Waddle. Those biggest of my three scorers right there because our running backs are not the best. And now I have Ingram is questionable now, so that's fantastic. With some of his ankle. So now I got to find a backup to my backup running back. So
I was surprised that Gims took out Leanne.
yeah,
Not gonna lie.
I mean, how close is that?
I got blamed for that. I got blamed for that Gims victory. Leanne was not happy with me. I always get blamed when Leanne loses somehow. It's just part of the gig. But yeah. I handled Rock pretty nicely, and Will handled his matchup pretty nicely. So it feels good to be 1-0. My team, it definitely needs some work at running back and tight end because they did not perform for me. But when you do zero running back strategy, that is kind of what happens. Now I got to find a way to get a running back on my team. How you feel about your team?
That's where I'm at as well. My running backs weren't good to begin with, and now one's hurt or questionable. So I have to try and find another running back to my backup already.
That's the thing about zero RB strategy, though. As long as you have a core of great wide receivers, you're going to be in every game.
Yep.
So, like, my receivers, if I just leave this team alone, I probably won't win the league if I just leave this team alone, but my receivers will keep me in every single game. If I want to win the league, I got to find a running back either through waivers or through trades. And then if I find a tight end, that'll be bonus, but you never really need a tight end.
I don't have a very good tight end either. I was going to ask what your tight end was.
There's 20 teams, so there's about 3 good tight ends. Yep. So we're probably not going to get one. I do got Irv Smith Jr. I think he's going to do better than one catch other weeks, but yeah, you can't rely on tight ends unless you got one of those top 5 guys.
Conklin's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, so who do you... Let's see next week's matchups. Let's see what we got week 2.
I'm facing Rock next week, so I get Rock after he faced you.
I got Bat Champ. So 2 winners going against each other. We've got Book of Eli versus Ren Fox. Gims versus Santa Claus. Oh boy. That's going to be a matchup for the century.
Yeah.
Paris is going against the last place team, Turtle Hermit. Paris also just barely broke 100.
Who will get their first win? Because they're both 0-1 right now.
I've got Paris in that one. I've got Paris. Team Junior Pops against their own daughter, Lish. That's a nice matchup.
Will Pops put her to 0-2?
Yeah, Lish was not happy because Delvin Cook did not perform very great for her.
Jefferson took all the spotlight on that one.
Guys, this is Purple People Eater Nation. Let's go.
Kirk Cousins, Jefferson.
Sorry, Packers. Packer fans. Joey Slacks.
Wait, Spectre lost, but they have Kirk Cousins and Jefferson because they stole them from me.
Yeah, how you lose with Jefferson? Come on, Spec. Did they actually? Yeah, they did lose. Wow. We got God Emperor Emerus versus Java Jivers. I think Leanne's got that one.
She has to. She has to redeem her Redemption arc right there.
If Leanne loses again, I am not going to make it to the next podcast. We got Breadman versus Beeper Schmeepers, which is Spec. Java Girl. Oh, that's a good matchup. Sledhead versus Team Java Girl.
Sister against brother. Uncle against mom.
Wow.
Let's see how that goes.
Wow, that's going to be crazy. Wills against Rock, which you said earlier. And then we got Aromas versus Miss Crash. That's another nice matchup.
Krakenhits members against each other there.
This is going to be a fun week. Well, so we got a lot of new people in this league. Do you have any tips for working the waiver wire? Now, this is a...
It's hard right now for this.
Yep, you get $100 to spend on the waiver wire. So if you're new to fantasy football, what that means is each week you can nominate players that you want to pick up from the bench. So if, say, you wanted to pick up, say, Dalvin Cook was on the waiver wires. So you have $100 for the whole year. You can say, okay, I want Dalvin Cook really bad. I'm going to bid $5 on him. So if nobody else bids on him, you get Dalvin Cook off the waivers added to your team. But if somebody else puts out more money, say Java Girl put down $10, they are the ones that would get Dalvin Cook. So when you nominate the price, you don't know what other price people are going to put up. So if there's somebody really good on there, you got to kind of weigh how much you want to put out there and how much you need for the rest of the season. I would recommend if you see and I shouldn't even say this because...
Do you only get one option or one chance to bid for waiver wires?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
wow.
It's a blind auction. So you put how much the most you're willing to spend, and then whoever bids the most gets it.
So they can't see your bid either?
No. Everybody puts up
okay.
what they're willing to spend on that person.
Oh, wow.
And then, yeah, the waiver's already processed as we're doing this podcast. I was too lazy to check them, of course. Horrible idea if you want to win a league, but yeah, so that's how it works. Whoever bids the most in the blind auction gets them. And I would say if you need a running back, spend a lot of money if a good running back comes available. Because that is not going to happen too often. And with 20-team leagues, there's not going to be a lot of really good players that pop up. It's mostly going to be good due to injury. So you really got to check Monday night into Tuesday morning and see what is available. And then strike if you got the chance.
Or better off trying to get a trade going.
Yeah, so trade, yep. You got to do the trades. But the waivers and the trades is where leagues are won and lost. I've won so many leagues because of the waiver wire. You got to take advantage when those players come up there. I've played a ton of fantasy football. The team that starts out the best rarely ever wins the league. It's always, like, they'll make the playoffs, usually the team that starts out the best, but it's usually a middle-of-the-pack team that's been working the waiver wire and doing trades that ends up winning the league.
Have you played a lot of 20-team leagues?
No, I never played 20 league, no.
So I feel like, guys, you might be better off trying to trade over waiver. So don't wait and try and find somebody with the waivers.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Really need somebody.
So the waivers are going to be really hard to get the one you want, but there are going to be good people that pop up on the waivers because if a quarterback gets hurt and then his backup is on the waivers all of a sudden, you spend a lot on that because this is a 2 QB league with that super flex.
There's already a lot of injuries, too. Prescott went out.
Yep, so somebody probably got his backup off the waivers because we weren't paying attention.
My tight end went out. Ingram's hurt. I think there's a couple other ones that I didn't look up all the injuries, but...
Top 5 teams, what do you think? So far, what do you think the top 5 teams are? You can, if you want to just rank them by points, you can, but I think some teams are better than others even though they got less points.
So, I would put myself as number 5 for the top 5, just because of my bad running backs. But I think for number 1, I don't know. I think Leanne, that loss wasn't warranted. So I think Leanne and Scadio, it's really hard to pick 1 and 2 between them. But Leanne, Scadio for the top 1 and 2 for sure. I'd say you're top 3. And I'd say for the 4th spot, I'm going to go ahead and pick Hefty Lefty. I mean, even though they lost.
So say your 5 again?
So for 1, I'm going to go Leanne. 2, I'm going to go Scadio. 3, I'm going to go Mike. 4, I'm going to Hefty Lefty. And 5, myself.
Yeah, let's see here. I got to look at Hefty Lefty's team real quick. Okay. Oh, yeah, they got some solid people. So, I honestly think I'm going to, even though Hefty Lefty lost, I'm going to keep them in the top 3. I think Scadio and Java Girl scored so much more than everybody else, you got to leave them in there too. So, those would be my top 3, just how they scored. Okay. I would say 4 is Leanne, and honestly, I think mine and yours teams are like exact replicas of each other.
Yeah, right. Both of the running backs.
Yeah. You got Trevor Lawrence and Herbert. I think my QB's slightly better, so I'd put me at 5 and you at
Yeah,
6.
Lawrence is a little kind of a wild card there.
Yeah, so I'd put me at 5, you at 6, and then the others how they fell. Gims surprised a lot of people. He was not happy that you rated him a 5 last week.
I know, right? Seriously.
I'm wondering if he's even going to let you into his WoW guild now.
Guys, Gims has a WoW guild. And he played on the same server that me and Mike played on when we first started.
That's insane. I'm starting to think that Gims is like an FBI agent or something spying on us, just saying everything we want to hear.
Our guild was called Honor Legion. His guild is called, what, Blood Legacy? Was that what it's called?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be sick, guys. So if you play WoW, hit us up. We're all going to get on the server.
We're ready to get back into WoW.
Yeah.
We're pretty excited about it. Bottom 5 teams, what do you think?
I don't want to ruffle any feathers here.
Did Gims make it out of the bottom 5 teams in your book?
Gims is number 6. I was putting him at 6.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I was
Gims
going to
really
put him
moved
above
up.
me, but I have to keep my confidence here. So I'd say for the bottom 5 teams, I'm not going to rank them from like the worst and then like the 5th top, but I'm going to go just 5 teams that are
Oh,
on the...
I will. I'll rank them
Okay.
first.
I am going to put...
Coming for you.
I am going to put Ren on one of the bottom 5 teams.
Oh, snap.
I am going to put Hermit and Little Sis
Oh, my
on the bottom
goodness.
5. And for the other 2, I'm going to have to put Aromas there because I beat Aromas last week, so I have to put him on the bottom. And then it's really hard to pick another one here. Okay, so Bat Champ won last week, but it wasn't like a big victory.
I don't want to put them. I don't want to jinx it because I'm against Bat Champ this
Okay,
week.
well, I'm going to have to put Bat Champ on bottom 5 as well.
Okay.
Closer towards the top, though.
Yep. So, I've got to put Turtle Hermit in last, obviously. Sorry, Turtle Hermit. You gotta work that team, Turtle Hermit. You do not want to come in last in this league. We got a big punishment for whoever comes in last.
Just took a chance, though.
Java Jivers is right there with them. Mostly because I think Aaron Rodgers spent more time working on podcasts this year than working out for football. So we'll see if I eat my words on that. But
They are funny podcasts. I'll say that.
yeah, but Aaron Rodgers did not look great that first game. But who's going to look great against the Vikings? Yeah. I mean, come on. We're going to be amazing this
First
year.
week jitters.
Purple People Eaters, let's go. We need 2 more, right? Did I just say 3 or did I say 2? I said Turtle Hermit and Java Jivers.
Yep, 2.
Okay, Lish. Sorry, Lish. Sorry, sis. You're in the bottom.
Lish. I didn't even think about it.
Ren Fox is down there. Now, do I put Paris or Bat Champ in the bottom 5? Or Rock? Those are kind of the 3 teams that are near each other.
I think I would put Bat Champ, actually, down there.
Let's see. George Kittle's questionable.
Yeah, he's the one that got it.
See, Bat Champ's team is not that bad. I'm just looking at it right now. He's got Daniel Jones.
He has some good receivers.
Yeah, I think I'm going to put...
Little Sis.
Yeah. Sorry, little sis. You can
They do have
redeem yourself
Lamar.
this week, though.
Lamar, I have a feeling Lamar is start off great. He's going to do really good this year.
You can redeem yourself this week, little sis. Guys, work those trades. Work the waiver wires. Do not come in last place. Do not win that toilet bowl because...
Don't do it.
I tell you what, if I win this league, you're not going to like the punishment. All right?
So I guess next week here. So your team this next week, what are you thinking?
So I haven't looked at it all yet. This is my first
Me too.
time. Because we've been lazy about fantasy football. Okay, so Irv Smith didn't even get me 1 catch. That's right. They ruled it back. There was a penalty or something on
No
that.
way.
Yeah, so my tight ends got me 0. I had 2 tight ends on my team. Both got me 0. Very nice. And Paris traded me one of those tight ends.
Oh, gosh.
Paris. Paris, you gave me a 0 tight end. My receivers are amazing. I got Diggs. I got Pittman. I've got Brown. And I've also got Robinson, who had a 2-point week, but they're going to pick it up. And Hamler. Hamler on Denver, I think they're going to pick it up big time as well. Denver struggled.
Is that for
What was with
Jaguars?
that?
Your Robinson?
No, he's on the Rams now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, he used to be on Jaguars. Then he went to Chicago and now he's on the Rams.
Okay.
What do you think about the Broncos losing to Seattle?
They
And
lost
Geno Smith.
because Seahawks know Russell Wilson. He played with them for how many years? The coaches know. It was a close game, though. So, I mean, I can't just throw that for the one reason.
I couldn't believe they went for that
But-
64-yard field goal.
Yeah, that's a huge controversy. Geno had something to prove, and I think Geno proved it. So I'm actually looking forward to seeing how he does next week. I don't know who they're playing next week though. I didn't even look at that either. So
Man, my running backs are weak.
who are they playing next week?
My second best running back got me 1 point.
Oh, San Fran. Sale against San Fran. Trey Lance against Geno.
I like Geno Smith this year
Yeah.
for fantasy, as long as he keeps starting.
So what's your weakest link?
Running back.
Just that.
Yep, the tight end is fine because tight ends are tight ends. Like, you either invest in the top 5 tight ends or you just accept that you're going to have some really bad weeks at tight end. But the running backs I got to fix. I have Williams on Detroit, and they vultured me 2 touchdowns. So that was a big part of why my team got me the W was those 2 vultured touchdowns. I think my margin of victory, I still would have won, right? Yep, I still would have won, but I got lucky there. That's not going to happen every week, so I'm looking at some big L's on my running backs, so I really need to get those fixed. And I've got the receivers to get those fixed, so I'll do a trade with somebody. What about you and your team?
Herbert, obviously it's Herbert. He did fantastic. Jamar Chase, even with Joe Burrow's 4 interceptions, I was really getting scared there at the beginning. But Jamar Chase was top scorer on my team last week, even with Joe Burrow having that issue with those. The Miami Dolphins went off with Waddle and Tua, so that was really nice.
How'd Tyreek Hill do? I didn't watch that.
Tyreek Hill, I didn't either. I didn't see all the games that day, but Dolphins defense got me 20 points as well in that game against the Pats. So Mac Jones didn't do too hot on his first week there.
Tyreek Hill got 18 fantasy points on
Nice.
Sleeper. Not bad at all.
And I don't even know what my tight end got, actually. Conklin got 11 points. Hey, I'll take 11 points for my tight end.
Yeah, you will.
I'll take it. I will take it. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to do even better next week. I think, like I said, first week jitters, people are just getting used to starting the season off. He had me 14 points, which is less than desired, but they play the Colts next week. And he's projected 17, so hopefully that increases.
Let's guess, which team do you think is going to score the most points this week in our league?
I am going to say... I'm going to say myself.
Oh,
I'm going to say myself because I feel like I said, Trevor Lawrence has something to prove big time. I think he's going to do amazing next week. Herbert's amazing. Jamar Chase is amazing. Jalen Waddle's amazing. And Miami's defense is on fire starting the season off. I just have to figure out something with my running backs.
So the official standings are Sledhead, Team Java Girl, me, you, so we're in the top 4. Gims, they've got ranked 5.
Wow.
With that sneaky win.
Yeah.
Because Gims' team kind of went off at the end there.
Yeah, it did.
Then we got the Book of Eli. We've got Team Breadman, Junior Pops in 8, Team Miss Crash 9, and Batchap in 10. Those are the winners. Then we've got Santa in 11 with their crazy 154 points. We got Leanne, Rock, Aromas, Spectre, Paris, Lish, Ren Fox, Java Jivers, and the Turtle Hermit.
So who do you have for top this next week?
Honestly, the top scorer of this next week is going to be Santa Claus. Hefty Lefty.
Let's go, Dad. Let's go, Santa.
That's what I think.
Big shoes to fill, Santa.
Santa, get it done. Don't turn me into a liar. All right, everybody, that is going to do it for this week. We appreciate each and every one of you. We'll be doing these every week. Leave a comment. Leave a comment in the comment section and let me know who said the most between me and Will.
Well, also, if you're listening and in our league, I am looking for a running back. So if you want,
I'll give you a better receiver if you trade me. Don't be trading Will your running backs.
I need a running back.
Remember that time Will didn't pull you that chase card you were looking for?
Remember the time I did pull that chase card you're looking for?
Have you ever pulled Gims a chase card?
Yes. I pulled the hollow Charizard in Legendary Collections, remember?
But was it the reverse hollow?
No, it was not the reverse hollow.
And then it wasn't the chase.
No talent. Congratulations.
All right, leave a comment, everybody. We appreciate your comments. If you could leave a review, that would help us out. We might as well start that whole game.
Things we can do better.
Yeah.
Things you like, though, too.
Criticize us.
Please.
If anybody knows the exact amount of times we said we would like to hear about it. All right, guys, have the best day ever. Appreciate you. Bye-bye.
Peace out. Hit squad.